We started looking at CAST some years back. I think what drove us into looking at CAST more seriously was our desire to increase our safety and soundness. At the time when I took over the application space in our IT organization, the number of incidents that we had on the different platforms was pretty high. And I felt that this was driven by a number of reasons, one of which was the software quality. It was not the main reason, but it was one of the key reasons. And as we were embarking into getting safer and more sound, we felt that this was important for us to be looking at such tools to actually help our developers produce better code. So we started to look at different tools out there. We have a number of tools already, but we're very interested in the CAST Highlight software because this was for us a way to very quickly get some normalized, standardized information about our systems that everybody can understand. So the data we would be looking at without Highlight would probably be kind of all over the place and would probably be subject to the ideas or the philosophies or the thoughts that the different teams have, and therefore would not be normalized across the board. Probably would require a lot of manual collection of data, and at the end of the day, it's your word against my word. With Highlight, we allow ourselves to have a much more normalized data set that nobody really questions. So it's a good starting point. Takes the kind of the personal aspect into the analysis that we can do with this, and puts everybody on the same level playing field. The portfolio information is used more and more because I have to say that we are at the beginning of the journey, but it's used more and more to make strategic decisions in terms of investment. So on a regular basis, we look at our portfolios and we make decisions with the business as to where to invest time and effort. And this is something that is based on what they see as being important to them from a business functionality perspective. But it is also driven by what the technology folks are feeling that they need to be doing on those different platforms. Having Highlights allows us to actually compare notes and have a visual representation of the health of the overall portfolio, guides those decisions and those discussions prior to decisions, and then from there have a better understanding, a better rationale for those decisions. You can more quickly, more systematically express why you're focusing on one area versus another, something that the business folks really appreciate and can better understand. As part of our governance around maintenance and development activities, this information is obviously shared across the different technology teams, but more importantly, is shared with the different business owners of these applications. So we do this on a regular basis, kind of at a working level, and then on a quarterly basis, we go at the executive level where we have summaries of that information, and then based on that, we confirm, we validate the decision that the teams are actually recommending we consider. So it's pretty much when you look at the different stakeholders that are involved with this, you have the technical owners of the apps, you have the business owners of the apps, you have the business process owners as well, you have the executives of the different business divisions or business groups, and you have pretty much the enterprise IT leadership that is looking at this information together to make those proper decisions.